Something strange is happening in South Carolina. The state's population increased by 91,000 in 2024 as more people choose to live here, which actually increased more than the previous year too. So what's up with this? Is South Carolina officially one of the fastest growing states in the country? As a matter of fact, it's the fourth fastest growing state in the nation. So what's really going on here? Is this part of the larger migration of retirees who are moving to the south and to the east? Or is there something else really happening here that's bringing all these new residents? That's why I'm doing this video. I'm Jerry Pincus, your real estate expert with over 20 years of experience as a real estate broker. And in this video, we're going to dive into and break apart what's really driving this trend and how it's transforming South Carolina and the real estate market. Number one, why is South Carolina growing so fast? Well, it all starts with the opportunity. See, over the recent years, it's become a great place for businesses and the economy. Big companies like Boeing and Charleston and BMW and Spartanburg, they have major operations here. And there's other companies that are moving in because the state's economy is so strong. And it's easy for businesses to succeed here. Now, this is the big reason for the growth in manufacturing, because between 2010 and 2018, the number of advanced manufacturing jobs has doubled, creating more jobs and bringing in more workers into the state, which actually has helped the economy to grow even more. But you have to realize that South Carolina's tourist industry also plays a massive role in its growth because the tourism industry has been the largest driver. It greatly influences the real estate and finance sectors. Now, since most of this tourist activity is on South Carolina's beautiful coast, it brings tons of visitors every single year. And like where I am today in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But even beyond the coast, South Carolina offers the natural beauty from the Blue Ridge Mountains to lush, sprawling countryside. It makes it a great place for people who love the outdoors with 215 days of sunshine a year. Now, a lot of visitors like it so much that they actually decided to move here and make a permanent resident out of it. Now, on top of that, South Carolina offers a level of affordability that's increasingly hard to find anywhere else in the nation. Now, even though house prices in South Carolina have been going up, they're still much lower than other places. I mean, take for instance, California or New York or even Florida, where it's getting hard to afford. Now, for example, a median home price in South Carolina is $350,000. So just to put that in perspective, $350,000 in South Carolina might get you a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot with a 2-car garage and a nice yard. And the cost of living in South Carolina every single day is about 7% less than the national average. So it's cheaper to live here too. Plus, South Carolina has low taxes, low property taxes, which are actually the 5th lowest in the nation. And this could be a big reason why people and businesses are choosing to move here. Now, with remote work also on the rise, there's a lot of people who work from anywhere, and they're choosing to live in places like South Carolina for the better lifestyle. In coastal cities like Charleston and Myrtle Beach, especially popular areas because to combine this with the convenience of the city life and the relaxed atmosphere of living by the beach, what's not to like about that? And this trend has caused even more people to move here, especially in areas that have both jobs and a great lifestyle. And I often say South Carolina has something for everyone. So cities like Charleston offer a lively cultural art scene with great restaurants, plenty of job opportunities. And meanwhile, smaller towns, they offer friendly, close-knit communities and makes them the perfect place for retirees and families. And the weather is a plus too. I mean, you have warm summers, mild winters, and you can enjoy outdoor activities all year round. But number two, it has its challenges as well. Even though the growth has many positive sides, it's also creating some problems at the same time. Now, one of the biggest issues is the pressure in the housing market because so many people are moving here, it's getting harder to find an affordable home, especially in popular places like Charleston, Greenville, or other coastal areas. This high demand has made housing prices go up, which is actually making it tougher for both people who already live here and those who are moving to find an affordable place to live. And because of this, some towns have even temporarily stopped new building projects to try to control that growth and consider how it affects things like roads and utilities and all the other infrastructure. But I gotta tell you, in places like the Grand Strand here, it's in its infancy. With many national builders who are super bullish on the area, we have 157 new home communities being built right now. But they're not all equal, guys. Having the knowledge and what's average, what's way above average, that's the stuff you really need to know. So a Google search is not going to answer all those questions that you really need to know. So when you think about the long term, one of the biggest challenges for South Carolina is the rapidly aging population. Because of the retirees that are choosing to live here, right now, 20% of South Carolina residents are 65 years or older. This is according to the U.S. Census Bureau. But predictions say that by 2040, some counties, at least 1/3 of the population is going to be that age group. So while retirees tend to be moving south, they're also bringing economic benefits, buying more goods, more services, They need more advanced healthcare, and we're seeing many places that are specifically designed for seniors. With high demand for housing, we're seeing new construction businesses coming up with new efficient ways to build homes. So there's both good and bad sides. Now, whether you're planning to relocate, retire, or invest, understanding how fast the state is growing can help you make the best decisions. The housing market is competitive, but with more people moving here each year, demand does not look like it's going to slow up anytime soon. If you find a property that meets your needs, we hear the same thing over and over from people who say they wish they would not have waited so long to actually move. But it's critical to do your proper research before jumping in, because rushing into the real estate market without understanding the market is not going to get you anywhere, and it's probably going to get you in trouble. You need to think about the long-term value. Now, ideally, areas that are close to employers like Boeing in Charleston or BMW in Spartanburg or retirement in Myrtle Beach tend to have better property value growth because of these trends. And living in tourist towns has its advantages because residents get the benefits of all the infrastructure that was built for the tourism dollars, not your dollars. And this keeps the cost of living low. And it's not just the things like new schools and hospitals and road expansions. All that is included with excellent restaurants, shopping, live shows, lots of entertainment, and lots of fun things to do year-round. But while big cities like Charleston and Greenville are often popular choices, don't forget about those smaller towns. Places like Rock Hill and Myrtle Beach are hidden gems and usually have less competition, cheaper prices, and a peaceful lifestyle while still being close to stores and all the other conveniences. Now, I get questioned all the time whether it's good to invest in new construction property or buy an older home. So what it really comes down to is your own preferences. Newer homes, they typically offer lower maintenance costs, energy efficient features, and modern layouts. Older homes, on the other hand, might feature larger lots, unique architecture, prime locations within already established neighborhoods. So you really want to carefully weigh the pros and the cons of each. And I have over 1,400 videos here on this channel that I know are going to help you. So pick up the phone, give my team a call. I know you have questions, we have answers. And finally, no matter what you do, make sure you have a real estate expert in your local area that is super knowledgeable, because not only can they guide you through this process, but they can make that process much smoother because they have years of experience in specific local areas and the areas that you're interested in. And I want to make sure that you know how to navigate the current real estate market without regret and without falling into those costly pitfalls. I'm Jerry with Jerry Pincus Real Estate Experts. My team is here to help you find your hidden gem and to avoid those pitfalls that are costly. So if you're thinking of buying or selling property in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, or anywhere else in the nation, I can hook you up with your local expert. Just pick up the phone, give us a call, 843-839-9870. And if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and let me know your thoughts. I want to hear what you're doing, what your plans are, what your goals are. Go ahead, put it in the comments. I'm really interested, and I truly, truly do appreciate you for watching and commenting on these videos. I'm just trying to help you out here. This information, like I say, I've got 1,400 videos, and I know it's going to help you. So until next time, stay happy, stay educated, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.